And when I started, I weighed 103 pounds. Anybody here weigh 103 pounds? How much do you weigh, Grace? 103 pounds? 80 pounds? 90 pounds? You don't know? You know how much Grace weighs?
75.
Oh. Anyway, my point is, I was a very small person, and if I was, Grace's size, I would fight you. Because they didn't have weight divisions for women. Just men had weight divisions. So, and sometimes I fought in the men's division. Because there weren't any women. And I wanted to fight, and sometimes they didn't like that, so they tried to beat me up as much as they could. So this is the thing about, can I introduce her from over there? Not that he's an evil person. Well, I don't know.
Mark's a great guy.
Right. So, now, Mark? Now, if Mark gets both hands on me, we start to fight, I'm going to get killed. Because I weigh 123 pounds, and I'm old, right? But I'm not.
Mark.
Yeah. But I'm not stupid. So what I tried to do when I was competing is make sure this person never got a hand on me. So we come for grips, so I've got 2-on-1. I'm trying to stop him, and I'm going to reach in here, I'm going to coach Mark. So my goal was to throw him before he could get a grip. So I'm coming here, here. Now, even if I don't get a palm, you talk about psychological, he gets up and he realizes, I haven't even got a grip, and she's already got a score. So this is my favorite store in the whole wide world. It's called UCHI MAKIKOmi, not Coach Garrett. Apparently, it's Garrett's favorite store too. So either way, he comes in. You want to stop his hand because he's got to get a grip with one hand, right? So whichever hand he comes with, I'm going to take 2 hands on that, pull him into me, on a handoff, and then I know some people grab the leg. I don't like to do that because when somebody grabs the leg, what do you do? You step back. Most people do. So I know some people do it that way, but I don't. So lock up, and then UCHI MAKIKOmi is called MAKIKOmi is winding. So I'm going to throw all of my weight at him because you're going to wind around him. That's what MAKIKOmi means. So I'm going to watch this back leg. I'm going to throw all my weight at him. And look, I'm diving off of him. All of my weight went on that leg. I think it's a really easy throw to do both sides. So if he decides to come out with the other arm, I'm going to do the same way. There's a couple reasons I do this throw. One is, it's very hard to count. Now you're in biomedical engineering, so you must have statistics, right? So, you know all about probability, right? So, and this is not a trick question. If I'm near the end of a match, and I'm ahead, and one throw has a 40% probability of being countered, and one throw has a 3% probability of being countered, which throw should I pick? What? Right, yeah, don't listen to him, she's right. Yes, so one thing about UCHI MAKIKOmi is if you're ahead, this drives me crazy. Like I said, it's okay to win because you're smarter. This drives me crazy. If I watch a match, I should know who's ahead. You shouldn't be fighting the same way when you're ahead as if you're behind. If I'm ahead, I don't want to take a chance to encounter me. And UCHI MAKIKOmi is a very low probability of being encountered when you do it like this. I will show you 2 ways. This is the way I do it, and I do it this way for 3 reasons. 1, I'm a little midget, and I didn't want anybody to get their hands on me. 2, it is a very low probability of being encountered because I'm hitting him low to the floor. Even if he could reach me, he's just going to shove me down the mat, and that's not a score. All right? So the way I do it, I come in, I push back here, I'm going straight out, and I'm going straight in. It has a low probability encounter, and it takes him to the mat. And I'm really good at mat work. Now, Rhonda does it different. And she does it different for a specific reason. The way she does it, you are more likely to encounter, but you're also more likely to score a bump. And Rhonda did not have knees as bad as me, which is people, so she could get up and fight again. You know, me, going to the mat was my best chance. If you do it like her, you're more likely to flatten it. So she comes in the same way, but she goes here, so her back is to you. You're more likely to get home, but it's a worse position when you get to the mat. Right. And it's easier to counter because you can throw them backwards. So I'm not saying one is right or wrong, it's whichever you choose to do. But the way I like to do it is, like I said, so we're going to line up your back back. We have you guys get in line to do this. And your whole goal, and I do drills with this, my kids. So you're going to pretend to be a referee, And you're going to say hajime, you're going to bow, and I'm going to try and throw him with this throw in the first few seconds. Now, you're not going to really resist because you're going to pretend you don't know it, because in the real term, I'm not going to say. Hajime. Hajime. And so that's how I've meant this throw. Because going back to law of transfer, the closer situation is practiced to the situation in which you want to be applied, the greater degree of transfer will occur. See, almost college course for way study. All right, so let's learn some flashcards, and y'all are going to throw people.